Are you a lacrosse player trying to take your conditioning to the next level? This is the video for you. What's going on, guys? Kyle here for Relentless Lacrosse, and today we're going to go over the ultimate conditioning drills for lacrosse players. If you're a lacrosse player, you've heard it all before. Conditioning is going to take your game to the next level, but it's true. It's not only going to help you be able to perform better, get those sprints in better, but you're also going to have less mental breakdowns, less physical breakdowns. All right, so our first drill is the 10, 20, 30, and this is an amazing drill to really start to ramp up that conditioning level. We're going to get started on the goal line, and it's pretty basic. It's just like the name implies. We're going to be going 10 yards out. We're going to be sprinting right back. We're going to go 20 yards out, we're going to sprint right back, and then we're going to go 30 yards out and sprint right back. So this should take around 40 seconds-ish, and then we're going to take that same amount of time. So usually I like our players to have some sort of timer on it. They set the timer as soon as they're sprinting, and then once they get back, they have that same amount of time. So if it takes you 40 seconds, you got a 40-second break. The shorter, the better here. We're trying to get faster, but we want to make sure that we're getting as much gas out here as possible, really get into those sprints and ramp them up. All right, so our next conditioning drill for lacrosse players, we call the 5x5x20. It's a little bit different. So instead of just having a full run here, we're only going to be doing a shuffle. So we're going to get as explosive as possible in a 5-yard shuffle and a 5-yard shuffle back. This is meant to be an absolute bagger. So we're staying super low and athletic. We're going as fast as we can out. We're going as fast as we can back, really getting the gas built up. And then once we've done 5, so we've done a 5x5, we're going to sprint as fast as we can to the 20 and back. So we're going to get that gas out even further. We are going to use this drill for anywhere between 3 and 5 times. Really focus on getting the gas out in those sprints, so you should be completely bagged by the end of it. All right, guys, our next drill is the 10 to 10 to 100. And so we have a short sprint here where we're going to be focusing on getting as much speed out here. We have that very short anaerobic energy system we're trying to train here. So we're getting as much speed out to that 10 and back. And then as soon as we hit it, we're going long. So we're going to get all the gas out as we do a full 100 length sprint. This is meant to be an absolute bagger. Make sure that we're getting in a fast sprint. And then as you're getting your run in, you're not slowing down until you hit that far end. All right, so this next drill is all about training our anaerobic system. We're gonna be focusing on generating as much speed as we can in the sprint and then just taking a walk back. So we're really focusing on how we can repeat and recover in this time. We're gonna be going 10 yards out, full sprint. We're gonna have a walk back. We're gonna do a 20-yard out, full sprint, walk back, and then a 30-yard out, full sprint, and then a walk back. So in that walk time, we want to be trying to get in as much air as possible, try and recover, and then get into your sprint right away. No pause here. We want to hit this whole thing in completion. If this is too easy, and hey, if you're an elite lacrosse player, it might be, go even further. Do a 40 back, do a 50 back, but we want to make sure that every one of those sprints is at max effort. All right, our last lacrosse conditioning drill is the 300, an absolute classic used at almost every university and by every pro lacrosse team, and it is miserable, but it is super effective in increasing those conditioning levels. So we're gonna set some cones out at a 25-yard and back. So we're gonna be focusing on just that distance, and we're gonna repeat that 6 times. But time yourself so you have a lot of gas at the end so that you can still get in those sprints. All right, guys, so those are some awesome exercises for lacrosse players to really transform their conditioning levels. This is something that is so important. You want to take your game to the next level. You have to be able to perform your best for an entire game. Whether it's at the start or the finish, we want to make sure that we still have that max energy and that you're playing your best. If you're looking for more conditioning programs, head over to relentlesslacrosse.com where we've got a ton of training articles. We have a ton of strength articles and videos as well. And we have everything strength and conditioning wise to take your game to the next level. Get out there, guys, get training, and stay relentless.